I must admit, I've got to get better at outsourcing and even better at delegating, because I've got this tendency. I know I can do it, better than me. I might as well just do it.
Yeah.
But that I know that's going to run out. Especially with my end goal is to run around the world and motivate people, inspire people, and speak from the biggest stages. Now I have to get good at delegating and I have to get good at outsourcing if I'm going to do that.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
just to free you up to be able to do it.
Yeah, the two last things I want to say about this is, the original question was how to kind of get stuff done and not get overwhelmed.
Mm.
When you do find your niche, you're so passionate about it, you don't want to sleep as well. And you just going. You ever been like that? You're so passionate about it, and when I'm like that, I just go nuts.
Yeah.
And there's maybe a trail of destruction after me, but
yeah,
I just get so passionate, and that's the beauty about where I'm at right now with the bucket list guy. And those that know me know that I'm a pretty full on guy, but I will deliver. But yeah, I'm just so congruent to my message too, which I love. And my personal bucket list just motivates me to hurry up and get it done as well, because I literally do want to set these businesses up and cross more stuff off my bucket list.
Yeah.
That's my driver. That's my toward motivation.
Yeah. Okay. Well, on that, could you tell me about the bucket list? What your bucket list actually is? Like, is it a system? Could you sort of just run through it?
Yeah, for sure. I've got the movie The Bucket List.
Mm-hmm.
I could have called myself a life list guy, but it's the bucket list guy. Had more of a ring to it,
yeah.
And it's a heavily hashtag tweeted kind of thing. The movie The Bucket List is obviously, it's about two guys that get cancer, and one's a family guy and one's a career guy. But the kicker here is, and what gives me the shits, is the fact that it took them to get cancer to then make their list.
Mm.
I'm like, well, in my rooms, I get people to, put up their hand and say, do you know of anyone who's been affected by cancer? And they're like, all right, it's not a matter of if, it's like how many, 4 over there, 5 over there.
Yeah.
We did a thing on Facebook the other day and someone said, I know 12 people in my circle of influence that have been affected by bloody cancer.
Wow.
It's like, hang on, this is, it just shits me. And I and there's a lot of people that are out there sleepwalking. There's a lot of people just existing, a lot of people in the rat race, and getting to the end of their life and kind of, living with a few questions, a few regrets, and that really depresses me. And that's why I've done this. I guess the bucket list, in a nutshell, is something that gives people purpose, direction, toward motivation. You're not sleepwalking anymore. You're designing your life, and really putting out that big why for people. I put out that big why for people, so the how just works itself out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a massive momentum creator, and I've got a little bucket list formula if you really want to hear it.
Yeah, man, run through it.
Cool. Well, I guess on my website, thebucketlistguy.com, there's a bit of me doing my thing and a video, and I go through this bucket list formula. It's not exactly a 3, 5, or 7 step. It's 12 steps, but I'll be very, very quick.
Yeah.
If you write the acronym of MY, my bucket list, down a page, each letter stands for something.
Yeah, okay.
It's designed to kind of go north, south, east, west in your own brain, to really pull out the things that you want to pull out to put on your list.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, are you ready?
I'm going to write it down. Hold on. Everyone at home, grab a pen, take notes.
Everyone at home, here we go.
Okay, so, yep. My
MYBUCKETLAST.
list. down the page from top to bottom. Okay, yep.
Yep.
So,
cool.
M?
Okay, so here's the thing. Now, the bucket list is different to personal standards. Let's be clear on that. Personal standards are the things that you will not compromise on. A bucket list is a whole heap of personal, meaningful end steps that get you excited.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you can't just sort of make these up on the spot and, oh yeah, that'd be nice. It's got to be stuff that you really, really, really want to do before you kick the bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Cool?
Yeah.
All right, so M stands for the meet a personal hero.
We talked about that before we started.
Yeah. I think his book is in the background there.
Yeah, Seth Godin.
Yeah.
Meet a personal hero. Okay, well, there's my first one.
Yep, beautiful. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and I've got all sorts of different. I won't bore you with these right now, but I've got heaps of examples of how I've done this.
Yeah.
A story for each one of these. And on that, I met Branson a couple of years ago. Richard Branson, awesome, which is pretty cool. And I've got to meet Kelly Slater and Cadell Evans next.
Yeah.
For me, why is your proud achievements? Okay, so what does that mean? That is like maybe the business achievements that do you want to set up a business? Do you want to sell a business for a particular profit? Do you want to help, maybe help a bunch of people with your message? What do we got? B is, and these are just suggestions. I've got a whole bunch of different suggestions for each acronym, but
yeah.
B is buy that special something. This is where we get materialistic.
Yep.
Cool.
Gotcha.
Just because.
Just because. Yeah.
U. Ultimate challenges. Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I'm training, as I said before, I'm training for this Ironman triathlon. Now, before entering, I'd never done a triathlon before.
Sorry, get it.
It's all right.
We'll switch it off. We can edit that in. Yeah, go. So.
Yeah, so ultimate challenges. So, when people come to my seminars, they go, oh yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a bit of that. Wouldn't mind doing a marathon. I wouldn't mind doing, it's like, then I have ways and means of, kind of getting people to take action.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very subtle or very in your face direct?
Subtly direct. How's that
sound?
Right.
Yeah, good. So ultimate.
Remember, I've been a personal trainer. It's not just about physical stuff here, by the way.
Yeah.
I've been a personal trainer for 20 years. We've motivated, a whole range of different people. So we do have a few little tricks to actually get people inspired and get people moving and continually and keep them continually motivated. Some good accountability systems built in.
Cool.
Ultimate challenges. C is conquer fears.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we all know those. Yep.
Well, the worst ones are hidden and you don't realise them.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Conquer fears. Yep.
Yeah. And it could be speaking in public, for instance.
Yeah.
So what do you think I might do at one of my bucket list boot camp experiences?
Get that person up on stage.
I don't get kicks out of this at all.
No.
Okay, here's the thing.